Hello, thank you for joining us on the re-ride. Playing alone, are you? Don't worry, we won't resent you for it. Is this your first time on the re-ride? Welcome back. We all had great fun with you last time. As you no doubt know, these are your buzzers. I am required to inform you that this is a non-profit fan project in no way associated with Jackbox Games. That's it for our time together. I will see you at the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of The Re-Ride is sponsored by Act Like a Normal Person Acting Coach. Going on TV and don't want to embarrass yourself? Let us teach you the art of average. And here's your host, the ruthless ringleader of The Re-Ride, Conan Blankenberg.
Welcome. You've got the right attitude for our show. At last, a contestant with realistic expectations. Here, failing spectacularly is the name of the game, so embrace the humiliation. At least you won't have to pretend to enjoy it like a host would. Come on down. You're the next contestant on the game show's floor of the re-ride. Show me the money, hit your... And the next question we're dealing with is called... The show where slogans are awkwardly strained. Let's kick things off with a question about a game show I'm pretty sure we all agree is the king of all the others. If high culture and pop culture collide, and then pop culture keeps moving while high culture stays still, what has taken place? A perfectly inelastic collision, an inelastic collision, an elastic collision, or a perfectly elastic collision? That's what I'm talking about when I say that you're dumb and wrong. All right, I'll tell you. In an inelastic collision, one or more of the objects retain energy after the collision and therefore keep moving. In reality, though, nowadays both high culture and pop culture are at a complete standstill, at least when they're not moving backwards. All right, everybody's waiting on you to pick up. Here's your category for this next question. The dated referencing game. Alright, this is a fill in the blank, so get ready to type your answer when you think you know it. Now, you know that online word puzzle game Wordle? The one that everybody was tweeting about, then went like, what's all these emoji squares about? Then the New York Times bought it and everybody stopped caring. Well, what's the name of the TV show that Wordle ripped off? Tap it when you know. Here we go. Lingo. The best part of Wordle is so many people getting introduced to 5-letter words they have never heard or have known before. Something like roates, or carom, or shame. If buzzers select value, it's easy. That'll do just about to bring some spice into this game. Just a tiny pinch, though. Here's your category. I'd like to buy an umlaut. Okie doke, time for the next question.
Damn, bitch, you live like this?
What? Wait, aren't you the same guy who barged in here a couple of weeks ago?
No, I am Marie of Romania.
Well, you're gonna end up like Marie Antoinette if you don't get out of here right the now.
Oh, like you two and your skeleton crew of writers/editors/caterers could hold this joint together for much longer.
I don't give a damn what you think. You either leave this place right now or you tell me why you're here.
You want an honest-to-God answer?
Anything less and I'm having you trespassed.
Business.
You asked for it, brother. Oh, he just left. That was unexpected.
Jesus, maybe I should actually buy that gun. Whatever. Question. In which of these languages would it be impossible to buy a vowel on Wheel of Fortune? Arabic, Polish, Korean, or Klingon? So here's what you would have picked if you didn't suck. Arabic is written without any vowels.
I'd like to guess please.
Value time, let's go!
She'd beat the clock and grab the win. She thought she won the dream. P-R-I-Z. P-R-I-Z, P-R-I-Z, just vouchers for ice cream.
Welcome to Prize. Remember to buzz in when you see the first letter of the correct answer light up if you want to win some money. Collect all 5 letters to win the bonus. Ready to play some bingo? All right, let's go. You draw it, they guess it. Dictionary. Jigsaw sliding crossword. They're all blank. They're all puzzles. Eastern, Mountain, Central, and Pacific. Time blank. They're all time zones. Get blank quick. Certainly not here. Raunchy reality TV show Love Blank. Love Blank me this. Riddle me this. Game shows are a genre of this kind of television. We love to entertain you. Prize! And there's your bonus. And there is your score as it currently stands. Let's see what else you can do to it. Hit your buzzer at the right. Pay attention and get ready for... Let's cut to the bloody chase! You know the quiz show The Chase, hosted by Bradley Walsh, or by Brooke Burns or Sarah Haynes if you're American and subjected to the objectively worse version? Suppose that the chaser for 1 week was the Greek philosopher Zeno of Elea. Based on his famous paradox, in what way would the show be different from usual? He'd win by not even trying, he'd always lie in everything he says, he'd share a birthday with at least one contestant, or he'd never be able to catch you. That's a winner! Zeno's most famous paradox is the one with Achilles and the tortoise, where he argues that Achilles will never beat the tortoise because the tortoise will have moved on by the time Achilles arrives where it was. So kind of like if you put any team from the British version up against an American chaser. Seriously, objectively worse. Alright, we can't move on until... Thank you, and now introducing... I'll take Big Dicks for 5,000. Ah, double entendres. Not even Jeopardy, one of the most serious TV shows ever, can resist making one from time to time. But I bet this one wouldn't make it past their censors. This dick from the US Air Force must have bubbled with joy when he received the Medal of Honor for shooting down 40 Japanese aircraft. Who is Dick Tingler? Who is Dick Bong? Who is Dick Assman? Or who is Dick Cox? The flying ace is none other than Richard Ira Bong. By the way, if you want to search for all these names, use Google, not Bing. Trust me. Smash the buzzer when you see... Now that's what I call a big stinker. Here's the category. Daily Double Vision. And here is the question. What would you expect to see as a special prize on Jeopardy? A 6-pack of beer, an assortment of bourbon, a fully loaded wine rack, or a month's supply of vodka? I think I'm gonna barf. A mint julep is a cocktail that uses bourbon, which is quite similar to a mojito. And now it's time for daily triple-double Prosecco. On the rocks, please. I can drive. Picky, time to select a value. Let's go. Shamalama ding dong zinger dinger. Okay, alright. I think we all know what this is. Yeah, alright, yeah, I knew it. Okay, well, it's time to do this then. Here's the actual category for this gibberish question. When numbers lie on the b-ball court. Now keep in mind, the sooner you buzz in, the more cash you can pick up. Now, take a look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what famous phrase it rhymes with. Miss that poor 9, Durant, sir. And just ignore that punctuation. Is that your final answer? Of course, you're not going to win $1 million here, but, at the very least, a pat on the back for doing so well? Well done. Okie dokie, it's value time, smack. It's time for the stupidest question in the world. Speaking of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I've always wondered who had the brilliant idea to call a game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I mean, it's a really stupid question, isn't it? I mean, who doesn't want to be a millionaire? Actually, yeah. Who doesn't want to be a millionaire? Socrates, Diogenes, Plato, or Aristotle? And you didn't even need a lifeline. Famous for his philosophy of poverty as a virtue, Diogenes, who voluntarily lived in a large jar and begged for a living, would very likely refuse to be a millionaire. And did you know that he literally pissed on people who offended him? Now that's an episode of Millionaire I'd want to watch.
Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Oh my god, what are you doing?
All right. Nothing to cry over, nothing to phone home about. Here's your category. Confronting our own ugly, embarrassing past. So, yeah, can't delay this any longer. About that You Don't Know Jack TV show with Paul Rubens back in 2001. In terms of calendar days, which of these lasted longer than the You Don't Know Jack TV show? The sci-fi drama Firefly, the sketch comedy show Turn On, the US version of Taskmaster, or COVID-19's incubation period? So you might have picked this because it's the most obscure one, but Turn On was canceled midway through its first broadcast. Imagine sucking badly enough to literally be cut off in the mid... Well, here it is. Firefly lasted for 14 weekly episodes. That's more than twice as many episodes and weeks as the You Don't Know Jack TV show. On an interesting note, Cop Rock, the most ridiculous musical serial I've ever seen, also lasted for 3 months, despite being a critical and commercial failure when it aired. Maybe if the Jack TV show was worse, it might have lasted longer. Come on, big bucks, no whammy, buzz! On the off chance that Diogenes is playing this game, avert your eyes from this clue. Millionaires everywhere. This bonus round is all about the millions. Good luck. Okay, let's see that final score. Ooh, impressive. Too bad no one's here to congratulate ya.